Welcome to beautiful Nicaragua, and today we have a really cool video. We're gonna hop on this bike here and I'm gonna give you a tour of one of the oldest cities in Nicaragua, which is León, Nicaragua. Known for its beautiful cathedrals, its rich history, all the people, its architecture. So we're gonna go get lost on this bike and hopefully see some amazing stuff. Let's go ahead and jump right in. It's a beautiful day today in León. The sun finally came out. It had been raining for a couple days straight. So I'm happy I get to make this video for you guys. Did you know that León is actually the second largest city in Nicaragua? That is right after the capital of Managua. And León is one of the oldest cities, so there's a lot of heritage here. It was founded in 1542 by a Spanish conquistador. Now our first stop, we're just gonna cruise around, but our first stop is a must, the Cathedral of León. This cathedral is actually one of the biggest cathedrals in Central America. So when you arrive, it is an incredible sight to see. Now the area is surrounded by a beautiful park right in front, where you can see a bunch of people walking around and just going about their day. One of my favorite things to do is actually people watch. Comment below if you love doing that too. But the cathedral itself took over a century to build. That's a really long time. And around the area here, you can also find other buildings that are historical. For example, the one right in front over there that you see out in the back. That building right there is actually a school. It's a Colegio de Asunción, and it is still functioning and little kids are still going to school there. I must say they have a pretty cool school. Not to rap that style in there, but it did rhyme. So wow, this area is amazing. I definitely recommend it to come check it out if you're gonna come to León. Grab yourself a nice beer on the side before you continue your tour. But look how big this cathedral is. It is just simply stunning. The architecture and the beauty of it just takes your breath away. This is one of the markets here in León, and there's a lot of hustle and bustle. I have to say, it's like very hard to bike around León. Usually in Nicaragua and big cities, it's not biker friendly. So just a heads up, you have to have the courage to get in there and go. Doesn't mean it's impossible. It's just you have to know how to flow with traffic in and out. There's really no sense of direction when it comes to biking, so you just gotta take your nearest turn and hope you don't get hit by a car, to be honest. But it is definitely worth it if you can get around all these difficult traffic flows here. But we're gonna flow and we're gonna make our way outskirts of León because I want to take you guys to a special place here. But before we do so, is that yellow building right there out in the back. If you look at that big church right there, that is La Iglesia de Recolección. So this church is actually famous by its design, its architecture, and also its design of Gothic style. So it's actually very unique in that sense, and it stands out because most churches were Spanish colonial, but this has a Gothic style to it. It was closed, so we couldn't make our way inside. Now flowing through the streets, you see this guy pedaling in front of me. He's pushing hard, you know. That's what we call a bike taxi here in Nicaragua. It's a good way to get around quick if you're walking. But now we're gonna push ourselves out further. We're gonna continue trekking. Actually, León produces a lot of sugar cane in the area, and there's a lot of agricultural farms too. They also do peanuts, and they also do like leather goods and a couple other products here that you can find and you can buy, like artisanal crafts and stuff, which they are very beautiful. If you guys are enjoying the video, comment below. It definitely helps me so I can keep producing more videos for you guys. And if you like these style of videos, which is a biking tour, I can do more of this and we can get them up in the channel here. But I want to take you guys somewhere special now. It's on the outskirts of León, and it's actually a fort that has a lot of history, mainly violence during the war, but it has an incredible view up top. We had to climb this huge hill that I got really tired because I'm fully out of shape and hadn't been on a bike in a minute, but we finally made it to the top to check out this fort. Está abierto, podemos subir.
Wow, it's a beautiful view here. You can have the volcanoes out in the distance and you can actually see León. This fortress here, which is called Acosasco, Fortress Acosasos, was built in 1989 to 1990. And it's really an interesting story when Roberto Sacasa was in power and he was seeking to guard Nicaragua from the liberal attacks. So he ended up building this fort here where he can protect and also attack people that were coming. But there's an interesting story that this was a bloody war zone here, and rumors of torture and disappearing political enemies ended up here. So a lot of story behind war and fighting and violence. But now it's just the remnants of an old structure that most people never make it out here, but it is a beautiful view over here. Wow, it feels very, very eerie here. Like almost like, not scary, but just like sketchy. Like really sketchy. You can tell like some stuff went down in here. I can envision this already in like the 1980s, mid-war, putting people down here and torturing them. This reminds me, oh look, there's a bunch of bats in there. Little bit reminds me of the story of Alcatraz there in San Francisco, where they used to take prisoners. This is kind of like the vibe that I'm getting right here. I wonder where all these names are right here. Maybe people that served in the war or something.
Man, I have to say, León has a lot to offer. From the outskirts of León, where you can see everyone just living their daily life, to the center of León, where all the hustle and bustle is located. You can spend a whole week just exploring this beautiful city. Right now, we're gonna make some coffee though. We found this beautiful spot in front of the cathedral. We're gonna be brewing some coffee directly from my farm. This channel runs on the fact that you guys keep on buying my coffee from my farm and keep on watching these videos. If you want part 2 of the city, I can go more in depth. Comment below. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.